Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to quickly review episode 4 of season 2 of Rap Shit. This episode is called Detour. Yeah, this episode, I don't know. I can't even say it was okay. Had some funny parts, but it was a little boring to me overall. Let me just quickly recap the episode. So basically we start off with the girls, Mia, Shauna, and Chastity in this really nasty motel room. It's just disgusting. So Mia is coming off of visiting with Cash and sending him that accidental message, and so basically her and Shauna talk about it real quick. It's good that Mia and Shauna are cool now, but I think they're only cool because Mia is going through a lot with, Cash, but also with this nasty ass motel. Shauna just gives her some encouraging words. Then we have ratchet ass Raina, who gets an interview with Complex, and she basically just talks. I don't know what she was talking about, but she didn't mention Mia or Shauna, which is not surprising, but it's still very rude. So Chastity takes Mia and Shauna to this hotel. I don't know what was at the hotel. Maybe I guess they were just meeting Francois, but the girls were looking like they were Chastity's new hoes. What, they looked cute, but they looked hoish. I don't know. I guess it's just another example of Chastity not managing them right, because I guess if she knew what type of event they were going to, I don't think that they would be dressed like that. Of course, Raina is being annoying. She has this big ass church hat on, and at this point I just think before the season ends, Francois and Blue, I don't know why I'm just gonna call her Blue. Francois and Blue are going to get into it. He's just being shady, and there's like no communication between him and Blue. There's no respect. So since there's no respect, there's no communication. So they basically go to this event that looks like it's in somebody's backyard. It's called like Regular Friends or something. Regular People. I don't know. I thought it was hilarious when Francois said, "Oh, I found us a section." Like, dude, it's a couch in somebody's backyard. I thought that was funny. What I found so interesting was that Mia, it seems like her attitude towards Raina had changed, and I don't know if I missed something, but she was all, hee ha ha and laughing with this girl on the first episode, and then even when they performed, they seemed good, but now she's annoyed. So maybe it was a Complex interview, I guess, but I was just kind of like, y'all were just friends in the first 2 episodes. They go to this event, and this guy, the one guy from Blind Spotting, performs. I'm looking him up right now. His name is Benjamin Earl Turner. I don't know if that's his artist name though. I guess it is. I recognized him right away. Blind Spotting, that show was okay, but I recognized him from the show. He was rapping. What did I put in my notes? Raina is funny. Yeah, Raina is very annoying, but I think her antics are funny because she is just an idiot to me. It's just like satirical, so I don't take it serious. But I end up laughing at her because she's so over the top. The actor does a good job. Blue ends up leaving with Guap Dad, who she really said she had a problem with at first, but then, he said hi to her, so then she went over to him, whatever. And she leaves with him because he says that he can get her into some type of club, but they just end up at this fish joint or whatever. So they weren't taking it serious at all, and she was getting irritated. Let's see. So then Raina has to perform. She starts off very nervous, and I guess she's supposed to be doing a freestyle. If you can see me, I'm doing air quote freestyle, and the people end up liking her. She sounded okay, but obviously wasn't a freestyle. And for me, it was just more of the beat. The beat was fire. I guess what was that? That's that Travis Porter. I think it's Travis Porter. So the girls, Mia and Shauna, they decided they didn't want to perform with her, and so they ended up just doing a freestyle, and they did the one beat from Slip Inside. Okay, what's up? Shut up. I thought it was really good. It got a little awkward sometimes with Mia's ad libs or her breaking out and just talking. I'm like, is she talking? Is she rapping? But overall, it was good. And they just really showed Raina up because it was an actual freestyle. And Shauna showed this by like pointing to different things and actually freestyling off the top of the head, so top of the dome. So then Lord AK comes in with his lame ass entourage, including the guy who assaulted Shauna. What I thought was interesting was that they were being creeps. I guess his name is Gat. That's the guy that assaulted Shauna. I'm gonna call him Nat. It was like he was just like turned off by the women who were there, and I noticed that it was mostly like black women, like Neo Soul, Erykah Badu black women, you know, and he was just like, let's get out of here. So I guess it was just too many black women for his whack ass. So AK goes up to Shauna and Mia. He gives them their dues, says he likes them, and then this is when Francois comes up, and it's just, he ends up acting fake, like, yeah, I managed them, blah, 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 blah. So I have here not too much on Kelly Price. Oh, okay, so Blue is with Guap Dad and the other guy, and basically Guap Dad is saying, like, what he wants his fish to look like. He wants to have a BBL, something about Kelly Price lips, and I said not too much on Kelly Price. It's like thick like Kelly Price lips. I mean, I guess, but watch it. And so then we get to Lord AK and Shauna, Mia, the lame niggas, and then the light-skinned guy with the patchy beard in the studio. Basically, Lord AK and Shauna are just chopping it up. He definitely notices that Francois is doing too much, is being fake. He says something about the producers or whoever don't care about artist integrity. So him and Shauna are definitely on the same playing field. And I kind of want to say that he's not here for all the BS, but because Nat ends up coming over to Shauna. He recognized her. I don't know why he was calling her Shirley. I guess I missed something. I don't know. He kind of alluded to the fact that she worked her way up to AK, and he was just bothering her. And AK could see this, and he told him to get away from Shauna. And for me, at first it's kind of like, okay, this guy seems like a good guy, but at the same time it's like he still has these guys around him, so it's like he can't be too much of a good guy if he's still tolerating these guys being in his space, because it's like they don't need to be there, you know, and they're ignorant. So I don't know about him. Yeah, and Shauna was on her Tyler the Creator talking about chords and stuff. Another thing that I thought was funny was that it went from Shauna's conversation to Mia's conversation. I just felt like Mia's conversation was a little basic, but that's just what Mia wanted to speak about, talking about taking pictures in front of the Hollywood sign. I don't know, it's just funny to me. And so she speaks with this guy. They go back to the telly and they're about to get it on, but her stomach is cock blocking. And they get some food, I guess, and I guess they just end up talking, which I think is cool. Another thing with Mia is Cash hasn't gotten back to her. She's kind of worrying, but he posts something on his IG story, and basically Shauna's like, you need to, you know, don't put all, I don't know what she said, but like, don't put all your eggs in a basket. You got other guys out here. So she ends up FaceTiming Lamont, flirting with him and inviting him out to LA. It's like, girl, so who's gonna watch your daughter? Like, I just feel like she just doesn't care, and I don't like that. And already her mom is with another guy, so that's weird. And now her daughter's about to be under her mom's care. So I'm just like, at least have the daughter come out. But then again, I don't know, because Lamont's gonna be in the studio, so I don't know, it just seems a little irresponsible to me. It also felt like Mia was like kind of flirting with Lamont, and then she ends up with this guy. So I don't know, part of me is just like, girl, do your thing, because it's funny to me, because it made me think about like how, especially in today's world, we tell women to like date around, but then it's like when you get a visual of it, you're kind of like, girl, what are you doing? You know, you just hopping from this guy to that guy to this guy to that guy. So I mean, to each his own. It's all about what Mia feels like. If she feels okay doing it, then it's fine. But if she feels like she's not being herself and she's just trying to get in where she fits in, to me, that's when it becomes an issue. but kind of not, because it's like survival. I don't know. Blue breaks into the cars, which is crazy, but I knew it was going to happen. So Blue buys the girls IHOP. I'm like, girl, you just stole all that money. You could have bought like a better breakfast, but I guess she needs to save. Mia comes in, hair all array. Basically, Cash posted. Oh, that's another thing. Mia, you know, she's double texting, triple, quadruple texting Cash. He's not getting back, so she sends him some butt pictures or whatever, lingerie pictures, and he's still not responding. And so she actually, now that I think about it, someone sent her his profile or his story, a link to his story, like, this you, with a question mark. And then she goes to it, and it's, you know, one of her lingerie pictures, but her face is covered with an emoji, and she's just upset, which I can understand. It's just really like a bitch move to me. Like, you're not responding to her, but you post a lingerie picture of her, you know. And I'm sure in a way it's like, it's either he's not thinking this all the way through or he's trying to get back at her. But last time I checked, she sent his picture, well, he doesn't know, but she sent his picture to 2 people. He just posted her picture, even though he's covering her face, posted it to probably at least like thousands upon thousands of people, which is just disrespectful. So she needs to drop him. Like I said last episode, those are guys you have fun with. There's no excuse for him doing that. There's no excuse for her taking a picture of them in bed and sending it to her friends, but there's no excuse for him doing that. So another thing is, I really like the color grading in this episode. It kind of had this dark neutral look to it. But yeah, this was just an okay episode. There was some laughs, but it just felt like a filler episode. Episode 3 has been my favorite so far, and not just because of Cash, just overall it was a good episode. So hopefully it goes up from here. I'm thinking on maybe the next episode, Lamont comes down to LA, because that's their next stop. They're in Oakland in this episode, which was another thing I thought that was cool. Seeing them in these different cities are really cool. I know last season we saw them in New York, but this season so far we see Mia in Atlanta and Shauna and Mia in Oakland, and we're about to see them in LA. So hopefully it goes up from there. Blue needs to be careful, because stealing from people is a no-no, especially if it catches up to you. But yeah, I was gonna say with Lamont, I saw in the trailer where, you know, it's Mia, Lamont, and the Patchy beard dude in the studio, so I feel like that's gonna be an issue. So another thing is, I did like that, you know, they did their freestyle, so it really puts them out there, and people, you know, this crowd has their eyes on them, and then AK has his eyes on them. Francois might have some new confidence in them as well, so hopefully they can split from Rain and do their own thing. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode below. What do you think is going to happen next episode? If you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe, and look forward to my next review. Thanks for watching.